Hello to my YouTube and Twitch viewers. Sorry it's been a bit of a delay in getting back to you and get another video sorted out, I meant to say. But it's in school holidays and I've got two young boys, and so it's daddy's duty to entertain. So I've been sort of sidetracked. And I've got other commitments as well, not making, so I couldn't update any videos. And I haven't even updated videos on playing games. So again, I apologise. I'm still working out what type of games I'm going to play on those two on the next episode. I'm toying with the fact either should do the Atari 2600, being the game console I first had when me and my sister had, or doing a DOSBox game, an old DOS games used through DOSBox. So again, I'm decided I'll try and get that done as soon as I can, but I do apologise. Well, as you saw from the title, we're going to do a Kdenlive, and Kdenlive, if you don't know, is a video editing suite. It's on Linux. I believe there's also a version being ported across to Windows, but don't quote me on that. So what this is, I'm going to show you how to, if you need to install it, where you'll go install it. Also, just do a very basic video editing. I've got a couple of old movie clips. I'm going to apologise to the people in these clips because this is quite old video. There's my little nephew, Lewis and Daniel. I got them when they were much young. That's a little clip there. So again, I apologise for them for using that if they get a little bit embarrassed. But there's enough of me waffling on. Let's get started.
Hello and welcome to all the viewers on YouTube and Twitch. In this episode of All About Linux, your host Ed will show you how to install and use Kdenlive to create a simple video. Please note Kdenlive has much more features what are not covered in this episode, but we hope it will provide a basic understanding of what the software can do and will give you a start in using the software. Ed will now show you via using LeafPad in the steps to install and launch the software. I will be back soon. Bye for now. Now here is your host Ed.
Well, as you can see from that opening introduction, we've now got Kdenlive open, so now we're going to play our first title screen, because we'll just make a video, I think I'll put a little title page. So I'm going to create the actual images I want, so I'm actually going to open up the background image. I've already pre-created it in GIMP. I'll show you in another video how you can create little background images that allow the video to pass through the text. I'll show that at a later stage. What I'll do is I'm going to add the image. Oops, I've added the wrong one. So I'm going to quickly change that. So you see that I will notice there I've made the one. What I then do is once you've done the image, you can, when you set it as transparent or white, what will then happen is any video you're showing behind that will appear and you'll see the effect in a bit. Okay, so when I've done that, we're going to create our first video for Munich. The image there, I'll show you how to do that. And then when I've done that, we'll create the same video title for the next video we're doing. And then we'll edit them all together with some transition effects. So, yep, I've put the first video in for Munich, as you see there. I'm now going to do the backdrop. I've already pre-created that in GIMP, but again on another video I'll show you how you can do that sort of effect. So now I'm going to take the video, the very first one I want, which is the actual video. I'm going to drag it down to video 1. Yep, I'm just showing you we've got 2 videos in there. Drag it down to video 1. At the moment you can see there's letterbox either side, and that, yeah, the project, well, I just showed you there the project window, that's where the effects will be, and here is your main project being, there's all your video files and sound clips. Now I'm going to use an effect called edge crop. This will get rid of those annoying sidebars, as you can see. I'm now going to adjust it so it fits on the screen, that's perfect. So now that was going to show the full screen with no black bars. I'm now going to drag the second image down, which is the actual backdrop, and I'm then going to drag it as much as I need. As you can see, with the image you can just see in the background the video coming through the text. That's because I made the actual text white, and then I made white transparent to allow anything through. Again, I'm going to adjust the video. I'm also going to do an effect on the video called speed. I'm now going to make that video super fast and to shrink it down practically to 2,000 times its original speed, and then adjust the video to fit the length of the video we're going to do, which is 10 seconds. So I've done that, as you can see in the video, I've done that there. I'm now going to render that video with no sound effect, with no audio. First I'm going to actually play you what it looks like, so you'll actually see, using the project monitor, going to play it, and you'll see the actual video. As you can see there in the background, you just make out the video behind the text, and that's of course a speeded up video. Again, I'm now going to render that. So I'm going to choose MP4 and put a place on the video where I'm going to store it, and I'm just doing that right now. I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call this, I believe I call it, titles. I call it titles here, and I'm going to call that name Munich, so let me know that's the title. The titles are Munich. Let me know it's the Munich title. Okay, so now I'm going to generate that. And rather than keep you on, because it can, I've done some more options. I'm going to actually also resize the video to 1280 by 720, which is about the same size as the rest of the video will be. So in other words, it means that when I come to link them all together, it won't be different size and have to take longer to render. Now I'm going to render that, and to keep you waiting out, I'm going to let it speed up, but I'll be back when it's done. Okay, it's actually now finished. So what we're now going to do is I'm now going to create a new one. This time I'm going to select 720p to make sure we don't have to resize it. I'm now going to create the actual title for the next video, which is the Xmas at the Molloy residence in 2001. Okay, so I'm now going to load up the Xmas 2001 backdrop. It's in there. At the moment you'll see it's white because that's used the backdrop there. I'm now also going to add in the actual video for this, which is Xmas 2001 again. And like before, I'm going to take the video, put it into video 1, and I'm now going to also run get rid of the crop, the actual background properly. So I'm now going to run that and do the it's under crop and transform, and then edge crop, and then again do the edge crop there, adjust it so it fits in where I'm happy with it. A little bit, no, a little bit more up, no. Just going to adjust it. That's perfect. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave it as that. Now I'm going to take the image, drop it back in, and you can now see the text now has the video back. I'm now going to size it to 10 seconds. When it's at 10 seconds, and it's about now. I'm now going to go back to the video and I'm going to do the speed effect again, which speeds up the thing, and I'm going to speed it up to 2000, thus actually fitting most of that video right in to the length of the video. And like before, I'm going to do a quick play so you can now see the video sped up, and you can see that the actual video is playing through the actual text. Okay, now I'm going to render this again to another file. We'll call it title and X. I think it's Xmas on the way, I think I called it. See why I'm going here? Because my system is slow, I have to do these videos in stages. So I've already done the actual video that I'm showing you now, and now I'm doing this bit on here, just in case you're wondering why I'm saying, oh, I think I've done that. I do the videos in stages, so now this is the stage where I'm just going to tell you through how to do this. Again, like before, I'm going to speed up the actual rendering. So what will happen is it will take less time, but when I originally done it, it took a few minutes. I think it took me 7 minutes, but I'm going to speed up the video again, hence by the little fast forward icons, and I'll be back to you. Oh, in the meantime, what I'm going to do, as you'll see here, I'm going to go to a website called YouTube Audio Library. Again, great place to get all these audio from there that you want to put into YouTube. Again, just Google search it, but it will get you there. Oh yeah, and I've added data there because I had to log into Google account to get access to YouTube, and I don't want you seeing my login and username and password, so hence I just simply whacked the data in there, just to stop you so you don't see that. Okay, I'm now going to go in and select an audio track. You've got many different audio tracks you can select. I just picked one because I knew it was going to be about a couple of minutes, so I picked a track that was around 2 minutes. That's one. The first one I found was Gold Coast, and that's the one I'm going to use. I will leave credit in the end of in the descriptions and in the end of this video to show that I credited that track. I'm going to download it, save it onto the disc. Now I'm going to save it on there. I'm going to pop back in. It's almost done. So what I do is we'll wait for it to finish, and I'll carry on again when it's done. Okay. Okay, we've actually finished that. The play icon says now we're playing again. Okay, right, now I'm going to put it all together. I'm going to add the two videos the two titles, add the two videos, add a transition effect, and then add the audio that we downloaded from the YouTube audio library. So now to do that, again I'm going to use 720p. I'm going to do it I'm going to use four tracks and one audio track, because I don't think I need more than one audio track. I'm not going to save changes to it. Okay, so now I'm going to do is I'm going to start loading up all the tracks that I need. First add in the Munich and the Christmas 2001. So add those two videos in. I'm now going to add the two title tracks we just created. They're under titles, and that's the title Munich and title 2001. Going to add them in. And finally I'm going to add another title track, but this time it's going to be the audio that we just downloaded, and if I remember rightly it should be in the downloads folder, and it's called Gold Coast, so I'm going to add that in now. We've got our audio, and now I'm going to put the things together. First and foremost, we'll take our Munich track and drag it into video 1. Then we're going to follow up with the Munich track. What we can do is we're going to slightly overlap it with the other track. We want to add in a transition effect. When you click on the corner of it, you'll eventually will see, like there's a little tab will come down. I need to zoom it in so you can see better. So I'm going to use the zoom tool, which is at the bottom right hand corner. Zoom it in, there we go. And that's the transition tool. It's at dissolve at the moment, so what we do is I'm going to have a quick play of what it looks like. I'm going to change that from auto to video 1, what we're using. Sorry about that, fly was flying around. Okay, that's what it looks like. Happy with that. Great transition effect, fade in and then it fades into the video. Right, we're going to do an effect on that because again we've got the borders, so I'm going to do a quick crop and I'm going to adjust it down. There you are, that's fine. Okay, so now we can check that again, so we should now have a completely zoom. Yes, that's fine. Okay, well now also I'm now going to do, I'm going to zoom right in close because I'm going to adjust the video down to the size I want. Remember, I'm not going to do the whole video, I'm only going to do a section of it for this demonstration purposes. So I'm going to go to the end, eventually I'll go to the end of that track. Yeah, I'm going to put the marker there where I want it to end. I'm sort of zooming up where I'm going to mark it where I want it to end. Right, I'm happy with that. I'm now going to zoom right in, the full thing. Now I'm going to drag that down to where it needs to go. Then zoom back out. Yes, that's it, so we're in that area. Now we're going to put the second video, again like the first, we're going to slightly overlap it, just so it merges in. We need to see that is in fine, so again we'll click at the corner, and we should see a little drop down dialog. That's dissolve, we're happy with that, and we're going to dissolve it with video 1. So we can have a look at that, what it looks like, so we're going to go back. And now play what it is when it hits the dissolve, we'll see what happens.
Actually erected in memory of all those.
And there we go, that's fine. Now we're going to add an effect, fade, and we're going to fade to black on that, so when it fade out, we're going to fade the audio out at that point, so when it just, audio will drop off at that point, but the video will just crossfade. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the next video, which is of course our Christmas 2001, and again like before I'm going to slightly overlap it, but I'm going to use a different effect on this one because I used to dissolve. I'm now going to show you can get multiple effects. This time I'm going to use a wipe rather than a dissolve. When I click that, I should get that in. Now, just to make sure, I've highlighted it. We're going to choose a wipe from this list. And we're going to choose, in a minute, I'll show you in a minute, we're going to choose the linear up. So it's going to open up like a drawer going up. Okay? And again, I'm going to fade the audio in at this point. I'm going to give it a quick test. So now we're going to see it from the fade from the first video to the next intro. and then the white mark. Okay, but you still see there are bars across that, so again I'm going to use that magic edge tool, edge crop, and I'm now going to crop that to its full edge. We've now got so many there. Auto center and then adjust. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
In celebration
Check that now with the edge crop in, so now we can crop out again. And you should see in a minute it will rise up.
What's the light like?
And we're on to the next video. Okay, so again, like we did with the first one, I'm going to find about a minute and a bit, and I'm now going to then shrink the video down to that, and then create our final transition, which will be the end, which again, I'm going to obviously create that, so I'm going to have to quickly show you in GIMP how you create a title to the end of it. So I'm happy with that, so we're going to get to the part where...
Imagine, this videotape is going to be shown when you're 21 with your friends.
Yes.
They're going to pull up this videotape, you're going to be so embarrassed.
And that little one you saw in the video. Hi boys.
I'd like to say welcome to Retro Christmas Gallery.
Yes.
Christmas time.
Well, that man you see in there, that's my brother-in-law.
There we go.
He's married to my sister. They live in Danube.
This is what Lewis does when he has his dinner, he spits it out.
So I'm happy with that. I've got a little bit further. And that's where I'm going to stop it. I'm going to zoom back out, and I'm now going to get that down to the size I want. Zoom back so I can actually edit more. I'm going to add a clip. I was going to try a title clip and realise what title clip does is if you want to put a caption on a video, right, you can put a caption overlay, but it's not a video as such. So I'm going to have to quickly negotiate. I'm now realising that's not what I want. So I'm now going to go to GIMP and create a proper title. So GIMP is a graphic emulator package. So I'm going to show you a little bit about it, but I'm not going to go in depth of what you can do. I'll do that in the next tutorial. But this is GIMP, and I know I've seen it. There is a version for Windows of GIMP. Don't know how up to date it is, because the last time I saw it was back a few years ago. So I don't know how up to date it is, but again I'm changing the size here, 1280 by 720, because that's the output of this video going to be in. And I'm going to do a simple The End title with red and yellow, and I'm going to use that The End title and the end video to this. I'm selecting the resolution of 600 dpi, the highest resolution I can get, so it's not going to be any lines or any blockiness when it's zoomed up. There's the image. I'm going to quickly, as you can see, I'll choose a black background because that's how I want it to be. Then I'll choose a text, pick the font I'm going to want. I think I chose Mono, I believe, on this. Yeah, I choose Mono Bold. Right, the size I chose was 200, and the colour I picked was yellow. So I've done that, and I'm going to go into it and type in the word The End. I'm now going to position that where I want it. I'm now going to duplicate that layer by right clicking on the thing and saying duplicate layer. I'm going to duplicate that layer to create another layer, then edit that layer, change its colour to red. So now you see that will turn to red, and now use the move tool to just move that slightly down so you can see the yellow just behind and then the red. Okay, I'm now going to flatten the image, get them all together as one image, and now I'm going to export that. Oops, I made a mistake, let's save that. No, export, because in GIMP 2.8 you can't save a file in a different format. It defaults to saving files in its own proprietary format. So if you want to do it as a PNG or as a JPEG, you've got to export the image in that format. So I'm going to export this as The End, or I think I called it The End, under backdrops. Yeah, I saved it as the end and I've exported it. Give all the format as up, so it's everything there, so it's the highest resolution. And now I've done that. Going to discard the changes. Now, because I've created it, I can now add that, import that clip, that backdrop clip, straight in. So I need to go up to desktop, video, backdrops, and it's the end. So to bring that in, so we now have the end, and I'll drag that down to where I want it to go, just before. I need to zoom in because I need to do the positioning. Drag it so it's a little overlay. Click on the corner of the last video until you get that little transition drop spot area, and then say wipe. And I'm going to pick a different wipe this time. I'm going to pick a clock wipe. Going to preview it. I'll extend it up here. I'll just extend it a little bit to give it more details. Going to preview it.
This is what Lewis does when he has his dinner. He spits it out. Yeah, and show this to help him.
Right, no, that's actually wrong. So I'm now going to reverse. Going to reverse that. Oh, you heard the keys there. That's my other half, by the way. She came in. Yes, she came into the video and picked up keys. In case you heard that. Okay, so I'm going to check that again. And now that's properly. Now it's the proper way around it. So now I'm happy with that. I'm now going to fade to black at the end of that. And so now you're going to see that when it comes to the end, I'll fade that out the video to black. And there it goes. And now the final thing to do is add the music, which we added, which was the Gold Coast. So we go back to the beginning, select our Gold Coast track, and pop it in at number track 1. We're going to adjust the audio. Take it down a little bit, so down about a few, down about 4 decibels, just so it can you can hear the music. And do the same with the Munich video. So adjust the audio. You don't have to do this, but it just make it so in case the audio is loud, I just muffle it down a bit so it doesn't overpower the background music. Usually I find it's a balance. If you can balance the music, depending if you want the music to be sort of a little quieter so it's in the background, or you want it so it's part of the action, it depends. But I wanted in this demo it to be part of the action, so I didn't want the volume of the original video to overpower the video of the actual backing track. Now I'm going to take you through a quick demo. You can see playing it with the music in the background. So you can now see what it's like when I'm quite happy with that. And then the transition effect, you'll see the transition effect going straight into the video. And naturally, here live, talking. This was the video I done when I went to Munich back in 2001. And at the same time, you should hear the background music as well. So now, happy with that, I'm going to render this again. This time as the finished product, which I'm going to call it demo video. And I'm going to create a new folder called finished. And I'm going to show you that it's actually done. So I'm now going to call this demo video as it's a demo tutorial. Yeah, call it video demo video tutorial. I'm going to save that. And I've made sure it's all 1280, it's all rendered up there. So now I'm going to render it, and rather than I'll sped it up again, but rather than actually having you waiting 20 odd minutes, because I think it took 24 minutes when I've done it originally, I'll be back to you once it's done. So see you in a bit. Okay, well that's done now, so at the end of it I'm going to show you the video that's been done. But if you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down, and please leave some comments. So as I promised, here is that video, so bye bye for now.
You're seeing is was erected in celebration for Munich defeating the Greeks. As we pan in closer, you can see the emblems and the arches. Pan around either side, zoom out a bit. Also buildings. There's museums, one this side, turn round, one this side. Okay, the next scene you'll see will be up in Munich town centre. What you're seeing in the distance before we go to the town centre, or as let me zoom in closer, is a column actually erected in memory of I can see my back of Mummy's head, Nanny Rose. And who's this little man? Smile! Smile! Lewis is nearly 5. Yeah. Oh yeah. Imagine this videotape is going to be shown when you're 21. That's right. With your friends. They're going to pull up this videotape and you're going to be so embarrassed.
At 5 years old, still being fed. I'm nearly 5.
Well, I must say welcome to Greece Road Christmas Gathering.
Yes.
Christmas
Oh
stuff.
dear. No, we're going to go spit it out.
There we go.
Oh.
Now, was that all on camera? Thank you very much. This is what Lewis does when he has his dinner. He spits it out.
Yeah.
We're going to show this to the helpers, aren't we?
Oh.